Welcome to Rayat Online School Education 2021-22. Sadhguru Garge Maharaj College Karad. Guidance by Principal Dr. Mohan Rajmane Sir. Standard 11. Subject Bookkeeping and Accountancy. Myself Patel Madam from SGM College Karad. Today we are going to see a new topic number 7 in Bookkeeping and Accountancy, that is depreciation. In this topic, today we are going to see the meaning and definition of depreciation. Then we will see what are the various type of factors to be considered while charging depreciation. Then we will see the various methods of depreciation like straight line method, return down value method. Let's start with our first part, introduction. In our daily life, we use many assets which could be tangible or intangible. Tangible assets and intangible assets. Two types of assets are there. Assets are very important as a part of a human being or as a part of a businessman. Tangible assets are those assets which you can see, touch, as well as feel it. Intangible assets are those assets which you cannot see, which you cannot touch, only you can feel it, like goodwill. Such assets have their own life. Example, building, furniture, machinery, etc. It is necessary to spread the cost over a number of years during the useful life of the asset. This process of spreading the cost of fixed asset is termed as depreciation. So you know very well that in our day-to-day life, we use various type of assets like tangible assets. We use also intangible assets. So like building, furniture, machinery, when you take an example, they have their own life. Own life means once you purchase a furniture, afterwards you will use it for 5 years, 10 years. So we have to know what is the useful life of an asset. And it is very necessary to spread the cost. What is the cost over the number of years during the useful life of an asset? This process of spreading the cost of fixed asset, which assets? Fixed assets, is termed as depreciation. Let's see further the meaning of depreciation. The word depreciation is derived from Latin word depretium, which means reduction. It is derived from which word? Latin word. Depretium, which means what? Reduction. Every business concern acquires some fixed assets which are used in a business for its trading activity. These assets are purchased for business with an intention of permanent use and not for resale. So remember, every business concern acquires some fixed assets. Now, these assets are used by the businessman for various type of trading activity. These assets are purchased for business. Why you purchase an asset? Why a businessman purchases an asset? Because his intention is that he will use the asset for permanently. Up till unless it is not absolute, it is not going to be damaged, etc. You are not going to purchase an asset for resale it, because that is not your business. You purchase an asset to keep for permanent. Working life of all fixed assets except land decreases with the passage of a time. Yes, it is true that the working life of all the assets, exception to land, because land value increases, it doesn't decreases. You know about land. So, exception to land, all the fixed asset who is in working, its value decreases as the time passes on, as the passage of time. The value of the asset decreases every year. So, reduction in the value of a fixed assets due to its wear and tear or actually use is known as depreciation. So, remember, whatever assets we use, exception to land, when we purchase it and when we use it year by year, at that time, the value of that asset decreases every year. So, this reduction, which is there in the value of a fixed asset due to its wear and tear, that means what you use. Wear and tear means you are using. So due to its wear and tear or actual use is called as depreciation. Depreciation is defined as shrinkage in the value of an asset. Shrinkage means when it's become shrink. You say it's my cloth has shrink. That means it whatever the actually part is there, from that it has come to small part. So depreciation is defined as shrinkage in the value of an asset due to wear and tear, passage of time, or obsolescence. So it's very true that depreciation is said as shrinkage in the value of an asset when you use it. Of course, when you use any asset, year by year its value goes on decreasing. Passage of time or obsolescence. This is the meaning of depreciation. Afterward, the next is the definition of depreciation, which is put forth by three: R.N. Carter, R.G. Williams, and the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Let's start with the first one, that is by R.N. Carter. R.N. Carter says depreciation is a gradual decrease in the value of an asset from any cause. Yes, it is true. What Carter says? Carter says depreciation is gradual decrease in the value of an asset for any cause. Williams says depreciation may be defined as gradual deterioration in the value due to use. Correct? Again, it is Williams says. Williams says what? It is a gradual deterioration. That means again decrease in the value of an asset. Then it is by Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. According to that, it is said a measure of wearing out, consumption, or other loss of a value of a depreciable asset arising from use, reflection of time, or obsolescence through technology and market changes. Of course, yes, when you bring any asset into a business, you use it. Either you are wearing out, either you are consuming, you lost the value of an asset that is arising from the use, that is the reflection of time, or due to obsolescence through technology. Yeah, of course, technology changes, new updated technology came, and whatever you are using become obsolescence. You do not use it. So it is also true. So three definitions we have seen. First by R.N. Carter, second by R.G. Williams, third by Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Afterward, we will see the next one, the causes of depreciation. What are exactly the causes of depreciation? Why depreciation is caused? You can see a diagram is there in front of you. This diagram is important because through this we come to know about the various types. The first is said in the center, the causes of depreciation divided into 7 points. The first is normal and natural wear and tear. Yes, of course, the value of fixed asset is reduced due to its normal and natural wear and tear, or you can say actual use. More the use of an asset, more wear and tear. That means how much you will use, that much wear and tear will be there, or natural wear and tear is there. Second is passage of time. Fixed assets get depreciated due to afflection of time, passage of time. So it is necessary to depreciate them even if they are not in use. You use it, you keep it, you don't use it. You have to depreciate. Example, it is given patents, trademarks, copyright, leases, software, designs, etc. Third is obsolescence. On account of technological development or changes in techniques of production, the old asset become obsolete or outdated, and all this causes reduction in their value. So it is called obsolescence. Example, it is given computer, like old computer was there, new technology came, you keep an old computer, you bring new computer inside in your business. Television, first common TV was there, now LED and all is there. Latest technology have come. So old, whatever we are using become obsolescence. Next is number 4, depletion. Depletion means empty. Depletion is also one of the causes or decrease in the value of wasting assets such as forest, oil wells, mines, quarries, etc. Number 5 is natural calamities, or you can say impairment of an asset. Now, the price of fixed asset decreases due to natural calamities such as earthquakes, storm, cyclone, fire, floods, accidents, etc. And damages of these assets is accounted in the books of account. Yeah, some natural calamities are there, you cannot avoid it. Whatever risk is there, which can come from earthquake, flood, famine, tsunami, etc., you have to bear it. Next is number 6, invention. When the new machine or assets are invented, earlier machines and assets become earlier machine and asset being used may lose their utility and hence the value is decreased. Example, when in the market iPhone 8 was introduced, the value of iPhone 7 was reduced. Yes or no? When 7 was used, people were using iPhone 7. But when iPhone 8 came into the market, iPhone 7 value immediately decreases. When new thing is invented, old thing immediately is not in a used, outdated. And the last is market value. Market value of an asset goes on changing according to the prevailing conditions. Hence, depreciation also changes. When market value of an asset decreases as compared to its cost, it causes depreciation on it. So, in this way, the 7 point was there due to which we come to know about the causes of depreciation. Okay, further we'll move ahead and we will see factors to be considered while charging depreciation. This is a very important point. While deciding the amount of depreciation to be charged every year, the following basic factor should be taken into consideration. Remember, when you are charging depreciation, these 3 factors which is there in front of you, you have to consider. First, cost of an asset. Second, estimated economic life of an asset. Third, estimated terminal value. Let's start with the first one, cost of an asset. The cost of asset is a very important factor while computation of depreciation. Historical cost of an asset represent the money which you spend in connection with its acquisition, installation or improvement thereof. In short, original cost of an asset. How you will come to know the original cost of an asset? By using this particular formula. When you want to know the original cost of an asset, you have to do what? Purchasing price of an asset plus installation or incidental charges. Now, what is incidental or installation charges? Example I'll give you. Cost of transportation, transit insurance, custom duty, unloading charges, brokerage, wages for fixation, amount spent for repairs on second-hand asset or reconditioning, etc. So, remember, original cost of an asset is equal to purchasing price. How much price it is purchased? Example, it is purchased for 50,000 plus, and you have bought from that shop to your home for that transportation charges, for your unloading charges for that 10,000. That means what will be the original cost of an asset? 50,000 plus 10, 60,000. So remember this formula, original cost of an asset is equal to purchasing price of asset plus installation or incidental charges should be included in that. So first is very important, cost of an asset. Second is useful or estimated economic life of an asset. Now the useful life of an asset is generally taken to be in the term of years or working life of the asset. Expected utility of the business concern. In other words, it means the business should use this asset till the business gets useful services from the assets and earn profit from its use. So, remember, the useful life of an asset is very important. It means the business should use the asset till it gets what? Till it gets useful services from the asset and earn profit. So how much is the useful life? Example, you have used the asset for 10 years. So 10 years will be the estimated useful life of an asset. Next is number 3, estimated terminal or scrap or residual value. Scrap value is the realizable net value of an asset at the end of its economic life. This value should be calculated after deducting the disposable and removal cost from the sale value of an asset. So three things is important. Remember, cost of an asset. You should know what original cost of an asset is equal to purchasing price plus incidental or installation charges. Number two is you have to know the what is the useful economic life of an asset. Example 5 years, 10 years, 3 years, etc. Estimated terminal. That means after using it, what is the scrap value? Okay. Three important factors we have been seen. Further, we will see the various methods of depreciation. There are different methods of charging depreciation according to the nature of asset, use of asset and its necessity. Following are the various methods for providing depreciation. First is fixed installment or straight line or original cost method. Second, diminishing or reducing balance or return down value method. Third is annuity method. Fourth is depreciation fund method. Fifth is revaluation method. Sixth is insurance policy method. Seventh is machine hour rate method, etc. So you can see various type of methods are there, but in your textbook we have only first two method, which is fixed installment and second is diminishing value or return down value method. Let's start with the first one, which is fixed installment or straight line, or you can say original cost method. You can see over here that under first two method is very important, rest all you don't have. So first two method we are going to see, and if on that part only examples will be teach to you. So the first fixed installment or straight line or original cost method. Under this method, depreciation is charged at a specific percentage on the original cost of an asset every year, so as to reduce the asset account to nil or to its scrap value at the end of its estimated life of an asset. To ascertain the annual charge under this method, all that is necessary is to divide the original value of an asset minus its residual value, if any, by the number of years to its estimated life. Remember, the name is said what? Fixed installment. That means whenever you charge depreciation through fixed installment method, always you have to charge on the original cost of a asset. What is the original cost? Means what? What is the original cost? Example, if the original cost is 80,000, on 80,000, 10%. That means how much? 8,000. So every year, how many years you are charging depreciation? Like 5 years. First year, 5,000. First year, 8,000. Second year, 8,000. Third year, 8,000. So 8,000 will be the depreciation charge. You can see a formula is there according to this method. You can see the formula in front of you. Depreciation P dot A is equal to original cost minus scrap value upon estimated life of an asset. That is given in here. What is original cost? Now only we have seen. Original cost of an asset is equal to purchasing price of an asset plus incidental charges, etc. See, the example is there in front of you. Upon this formula, a machine costing rupees 15,000 is purchased and installation charges of rupees 3,000 is paid. Estimated life of an asset is 10 years and the scrap value is estimated to be rupees 2,000 at the end of its life. What will be the amount of depreciation? So easy is this. Apply the formula over here. Depreciation is equal to original cost minus scrap value upon estimated life of an asset. Let's see, what is the original cost? It is purchased for 15 plus incidental installation charges 3,000. 15,000 plus 3,000, how much is that? 18,000. Minus 2,000, how much? 16,000. 16,000 upon 10, how much? 1,600. So what will be the amount of depreciation? 1,600. It's so easy. You have to just apply the formula and you can get the answer for depreciation. This was about the first method, fixed installment method. Let's see the second method. The second method is diminishing or reducing balance or return down value method. Under this method, depreciation is calculated at a certain percentage each year on the balance of an asset which is brought forward from the previous year. Under this method, depreciation is calculated at specific percentage on the value of an asset which stand in the books of account on the opening date of each year. Amount of depreciation per year is not fixed because it goes on decreasing gradually on the opening balance of an asset, which decrease in each year and in initial period are higher than those in the later period. So always remember, in fixed is what was there, fixed is there. On the cost you are going to remove, you will charge the depreciation. But it is not there in diminishing. In diminishing, example on 80,000, 10%, how much is there? 8,000. So first year depreciation will be 8. Second year, how you will do? 80,000 minus 8,000. How much is your answer? Return down value? 72,000. Then on 72,000, 10%, which is 7,200. So first year depreciation is 8,000. Second year depreciation is 7,200. Like this, it will go on. Got it, everyone? So two type of method we have seen over here. The first is fixed installment, where it is always charged on the original cost of an asset per year up till the depreciation is charged. And the second one, which is diminishing, which has always been calculated at a certain percentage each year, and which the balance is brought forward from the previous year. On that, the depreciation will be charged. Got it, everyone? So today we have started with a new chapter, depreciation. We have seen introduction, meaning, definition, causes of depreciation, factors to be considered while charging depreciation, and the two important method of depreciation, which is fixed installment and diminishing method. Okay, enough for today. Thank you very much.